Hello, everyone. I'm Franklin Taggart, and I am a client navigator for the Larimer SBDC. In this round of meeting your consultants, I'll be talking with Brandon Lee. Hello, Brandon. How are you today?
Great. How you doing, Franklin?
I'm doing great. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about your business and the role that you have at SBDC?
Sure. So my name is Brandon Lee. I own a small business marketing agency called Edison Apps. I actually own five different companies, but my main focus right now is on Edison Apps and helping small businesses with not only their marketing needs, but also their digital solutions, things that will help them automate their what usually don't work together would be like their in real life or analog tactics and practices, and trying to make them digital in a way that they can either track metrics, they can automate to make things easier and free up some time. So it's really about helping them optimize their time as a business owner and really making sure they're making the most of the resources that they have available to them. So I'm an SBDC consultant for not only the Pikes Peak region, but also for the Larimer SBDC. And we do basically subject matter expert for digital marketing, websites, integration software, and business process. And so that's really what I've been doing since about March of 2021.
And with the SBDC, you're a specialist consultant, so people can request up to 3 meetings with you.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And I make it really simple in that whenever we reach out, I've got a calendar of my availability. So it makes it really simple. There's no back and forth and us trying to figure out, what time works best for us. I have my availability always available via a calendar link, and they can see, what times work best for their schedule, or, maybe it's a group and they're trying to coordinate their team to meet with me. Then it works out really, again, optimizing my time as a business owner and making it really easy to schedule time to have a conversation.
Perfect. What situations are the perfect time for people to set up a consultation with you?
It's really best whenever businesses are getting started and they haven't maybe yet decided what type of digital assets they want. So if they, prior to purchasing, there may be a domain or their website hosting provider, or maybe even understanding which domain or, top level domain, which is like .com, .net, .org would be appropriate for their business. And so when they've got to kind of that beginning stage, that works really well for me to help them just get a really solid foundation for setting up their digital profiles. And then past that, we'd be looking at businesses that are maybe operating, but they're not making the most out of their digital assets. So maybe their website's not really performing, or they don't understand how to get analytics out of their website, or even how to sift through the tons of data that Google Analytics or other platforms will provide them. So I can help them sift through what that is and really understand what metrics are actionable, what metrics are just basically vanity. And then they can really help them to make smarter business decisions in the future.
Very good. So if a person does set up a consultation with you, what do they need to do to prepare for their first meeting?
Mine is really simple. I'm a very laid back type of individual when we get into meetings. So it's really the majority of the meetings I get are a lot of questions. So it's, coming to the table with, well, these are the things that I'm trying to do. What is the best course of action? So they don't really have to have a bunch of information prepared to make the most out of our meeting, because a lot of it is they just don't know what they don't know. So they come with, well, I'm looking to start a website, and this is sort of what I want to do. And then we can walk down that path together. So it's really, just making sure that you are actually pursuing the business and it's not necessarily a hobby, right? We have sort of that delineation between, it could be a business, but I'm not sure if I'm really wanting to put the effort in to make it a business. So, for the folks that really are, yes, I'm in bit, like this is a business, this is what I'm putting all my energy into, that's really, they just have tons of questions that we can help walk them down to get them to the best solutions and assets that they need for their company.
Great, Brandon. That's excellent information. If you're interested in scheduling with Brandon, you may visit larimersbdc.org and go to the What We Do tab and click on Consulting. And on that page, there are 3 different boxes that you can look at. If you were scheduling your first appointment, look at the box that says schedule your initial appointment. If you're scheduling a follow-up appointment, use the middle box. And if you already have a relationship with us, you can go to your client dashboard and set up your appointment from there. Brandon, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's great talking to you today.